All right, so for our last couple problems as far as our proficiency assignment goes, these are going to be the problems that require the most steps. So for this first one, now this is not in y equals mx plus b form right now, so we know we need to simplify. When we are simplifying, we need to perform distributive property if we see parentheses, then combine like terms. So I do see parentheses. So remember, I'm going to distribute the factor to the terms inside the parentheses and only the terms inside the parentheses. Also, let's go ahead and draw a line through the middle. Okay, so negative 3 times positive 3x is negative 9x. Negative 3 times negative 5 is positive 15. And then remember, we do still need to put the plus 5x equals 27. Okay, so we have distributed. Now, this is still not in the form y equals mx plus b, so we need to combine like terms. Negative 9x and 5x are like terms. They both have an x variable. So I'm going to combine those. Negative 9x plus 5x is negative 4x. Then we still have the plus 15 equals 27. Now we have a two-step equation, so we can eliminate the constant, then eliminate the coefficient. So I'm going to subtract 15 from both sides. So I have negative 4x left on the left side. 27 minus 15 is 12. Now I'm going to divide by negative 4 on both sides. So I have x equals, and then positive divided by negative is negative 3. So we're left with x equals negative 3. All right, and then the last one, this one is a little bit trickier. So I have these numbers in parentheses. However, there's no coefficient over here, or there's no factor to distribute. Now, we need to think of fraction bars like what are called grouping symbols. So I'm going to put over here. Fraction bars can be, I'm going to put grouping symbols. So since this fraction bar is the numerator is the expression and then the denominator is 2, we need to get rid of this first before we can do anything up here because this group cannot be touched until what's in the denominator is gone. Just draw a line down the middle. We're going to think of this like dividing by 2. So the inverse is going to be to multiply by 2. Now, just a little side note. Try to stay with me here. Really, there's a 1 here, even though we can't see it. So this is kind of like saying 1/2. Another way you could write it would be 1/2 times x minus 4. Now, in order to get rid of the 1/2, with fractions, in order to make them 1 or to get rid of that fraction, we multiply by the reciprocal, which is 2 over 1, or just 2, in order to get rid of those. So that is why I am multiplying by 2 to get rid of that, times 2. Wherever you do to one side, you have to do to the other. So now I'm left with x minus 4 equals negative 2. Add 4 to get rid of the constant. X equals positive 2. There's no coefficient here, and I already have my x equals, so that is the final answer. All right, so now it's your turn to go back and do the 2 U tries and then have them checked. Once you've done that, you've reached 100% proficiency to this point, so you can turn in your work.